you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
So take me back to when you decided to pivot into OnlyFans after being outspoken against the way that Twitch was going at the time, which was this more sexualized place. When did you decide to do that exactly?
I think, like, what, why, and when, and I don't know exactly the date. I know it was like 3 or 4 years into like my music streaming career, and I think I had seen that I'd been doing this for so many years, and I only had like 300 viewers or something, and I saw like girls that were just popping up getting like 5,000 viewers like their first year, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I guess I just felt like a failure. And I also kind of was like, well, clearly that's what the world wants, or that's what Twitch wants, or that's what they're promoting, is what it felt like. And I was like, I kind of told you before, we were just talking about my life and stuff, that I realized that Twitch was going in this direction of like, you're either gonna get left in the dust and like your stream's gonna die. And I had put in like 3 or 4 years of my life into my career on Twitch, and I just felt like I can't go back and get a real job because I have no real job experience now for like 4 years. What am I gonna do? And
you have a degree from college.
Yes, but I didn't do it for 4 years because I pursued Twitch.
Right.
So I sacrificed my life because I truly believed that I was gonna make it as a streamer. And I just was like, I just saw how things were going, and I didn't think it was gonna happen, and I felt eventually all the streams would be sexual, is how I felt. And actually now looking at it, I think my prediction was right. So, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them are now very sexual compared to what they were, okay?
That's certainly where the culture has gone towards, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I made my switch based on, I put so much into this, I think it's called the sunk cost fallacy, where you've sunk in so much into this, you can't, or else, I don't know, you just like, want to die. So
you saw this as an opportunity to actually make some real money, to actually get popular, and that's the way things were going. And where did it really took off with the hot tub stream?
I don't even think it was like, I wanted to just make it as like a creator. I still wanted to do music, and I just saw like nobody cares about if you have talent nowadays in the entertainment industry. They care about if you're famous. Even with actors, they don't even care if you're good at acting anymore. They ask, how many followers do you have? Like all my actor friends in LA, they tell me, they're like, they just care about what your Instagram following is, and it's shitty, I guess. That's the best way. So I was like, okay, if I want to make it in music, I need to have the right numbers. It doesn't matter if I'm good. It doesn't even matter if you're bad, too. It just matters about the numbers, and I did see an opportunity, that's true, but I also saw that was the way things are going, and you're either going to be left in the dust. So if you can't change the way things are, this is the way things are going, you need to join them and adapt. And I kind of, in a weird way, like nobody could say, okay, I was forced into it, but I kind of felt pressured into it because, I dedicated my life to social media, and this is where it was going. And so you're either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. You're gonna die, or you're gonna revamp everything. So this was the time. And I don't think it started with hot tubs, actually. Like before hot tubs, it was like bed streams. So girls are like laying in bed.
Sleeping streams?
No, not sleeping.
Oh, just like hanging out in the bed, right?
Yeah, and
like
that
in a
was
hotel
like
room or whatever. I've seen some of those.
Yeah, it was like definitely the meta before the hot tub streams. I feel like was just girls laying in their beds. I don't know. It sounds funny when you think about it. I was like, I remember I think it was the first bed, so I had always done these music streams with like 300 viewers, and I remember, I think it was like my first bed stream. And all I did was I'd lay there in bed, the same way I normally do, my normal stream, but I'm just laying there in bed talking to people, and my like viewers go up to like 2,000 viewers. And I was like, are you serious, man? Are you serious right now? Is this really what the website is, guys? And then I think I just consistently did that, and my viewership was going up from 2,000 to 5,000 or whatever, because I laid in a bed. Also, I did change, I think, my style of outfit to more like, before when I did music, I would make sure I never had any cleavage. I'd wear like boyish t-shirts, and like, I didn't want to take away from the art. I don't know, like when you're like trying to do like indie music, you're like, I was in it. I was like, I'm gonna do indie music and like be an artiste and stuff. I was a try hard. And I think eventually I was just like, I'm gonna figure out how to make my goal happen. I don't know how I'm gonna figure it out, but we're gonna get the followers, we're gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know. That was like the best way to put it. And then I noticed girls doing hot tub, and that was happening. So I was like, okay, let's try a hot tub stream and see how that goes. And what happened was, there was other girls doing hot tubs on Twitch. I wasn't like the originator of a hot tub stream or whatever. But I think what I noticed is I saw other people doing a lot of stuff, and I adapted it, but I changed it and made it better. That was the only thing I really did, is I saw it, I did it, but I made it better in terms of just like, I don't know, everything from sound to camera quality, production quality. I put a lot of, from my like artist background, I took a lot of, I guess, that from like whatever the music and art world and graphic design world, and then, but I put it into my stream, into like thoughting. But it totally,
with the production value,
yes,
and the
yeah,
effort and the artistry and the aesthetics. You're really big on aesthetics.
Yeah.
And your stream has always been that way. And at some point you did ASMR a lot, and you were always showing up, I think, on, there was headlines and articles, and on Twitter, everyone, when this whole craze of the hot tub streamers was taking over, I think you were one of the most prominent and one of the most popular streamers for a long time in that sort of thoughting, as you call it, category.
I think that's just what guys on Twitch call it, so I just like adopt the language, I guess. I don't know, that's what they call this. And I think some people could take that as derogatory or whatever, but I think if you like claim it, it's not really, I don't think it's derogatory at all.
But I'm a creep. I'm an eager. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong.